Hi, my name's Heather Sweet. My website is sweetart.co.uk. I've made 2 character dog cake toppers. These have been made specifically for an animal rescue organisation called Nowzad. Take a look at their website. It's nowzad.com, and I'm going to show you how I complete the dogs. I've made them out of polymer clay. I dried them and hardened them in the oven for 15 minutes, and I'm just going to complete them by painting on a few finishing details. First of all, I'm going to add some white highlights. I'm using acrylic paints. You don't need to use any specific make, just as long as it's acrylic. What I love to do, very simple but effective, just a teeny weeny dot just off centre in the eyes. Has the effect of making the eye look like it's got a shine or a highlight. Just going to do a little one on there. If it's too big, just wipe with your finger before it dries. So it just brings the eyes to life. Now I'm going to add some black. The brown dog has got quite a mottled effect. On his fur. So the small dog is the groom and the larger dog is the bride. They've both got black noses. It's great to finish the noses and the eyes with a little bit of polyurethane varnish when the paint's dry. It makes them look shiny and wet, like that. Her nose is black also. I've really enjoyed making these. I love making comical character type figurines. Actually, I just love anything that's different, really. The lady from Nowzad that ordered the dog toppers wants them to go on a wedding cake, because in order to help raise funds for the charity, they have various events, and they're having an actual doggy wedding, and these two, Bryn and Philo, are going to be the bride and groom. I think it's a great idea. In order to interest people and raise funds, you've really got to come up with something a little bit original, a little bit different, I think. I think this is a really cute idea. There's a little, almost a little eyebrow effect on this dog. I'm just going to smudge it, tone it down a little bit with my finger. Her ears are quite dark as well. Just adding a little bit of white to the black colour, because her ears are actually more of a grey than a black. So that just looks too solid and too severe on the edges, so I'm just going to Being a sculptor, I can't resist getting my fingers into everything. I like to smudge that slightly, take a little bit of colour away with my finger. This one I'm going to turn upside down to paint it now, because it's a little bit difficult to get the paintbrush down inside the two dogs' heads in order to paint this ear. There. She's also got quite a bit of mottled grey effect around her muzzle. Like many people, I'm an animal lover, and I think it's just great that there are people around that can set up these organisations and these charities to help animals. Can only be a good thing. When I have a cat or a dog, which I usually do, I only ever go to rescue shelters. I think it's lovely to feel that you're actually giving a home to an animal that really needs it. She's a very pretty dog. His ears are similar in that he's got the black tips. He's also quite a mottled patterned face and body. I'm just literally just tapping the brush and then smudging it slightly with my fingers. His colouring is very, very mottled and very uneven. I'm just going to do a little eyebrow. It emphasises the expression, gives him a bit more character. I'm just going to do random splodges on his body, because he's a random splodge sort of dog. On his back as well. Hopefully these won't take long to dry. Then I will wrap them really well in bubble wrap and pop them in the post to Nowzad, ready for their wedding. There we are. I'm going to leave it at that. I think that's enough. It's true what they say, less is more. Okay, and there's my dog topper. Both with red collars. Smaller one with a little top hat, and she's got a little veil that I just made out of a little bit of tulle. Okay, I hope you like them, and I hope that if you get the opportunity, you'll give a home to a rescue dog or cat